So today I read the chapter 6 of the book Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and the name of the chapter is Glideroy, Lockhart. So basically in this lesson not so many things happened, but still Harry and Ron reached to Hogwarts and now they are going to have their meal, or you can say lunch. And this time Hermione and Ron, Harry, they all were seated together. In between their meals, an owl came and it had a letter, or you can say a red envelope, and it was Ron's mother's owl. She sent that to send a letter, and this time when he opened that letter started talking, and in that letter her mother was so angry on him and Harry because they took that car and they were flying it for Hogwarts, and because of this his father had to face so many things. And yeah, she was angry. Basically she was saying that you would have died the day you were born, and these kind of things. If anything happened again, then I will just take you back from that school and you don't need to go again. And Harry was mentioned in all these things, and they both were like, what happened? So they were both so guilty. After that they went to their classes, like Professor Sprouts and MC Bonaville, and later Glideroy Lockhart. In Professor Sprout class, they all went to greenhouses. There were different kinds of plants, and in that day they were introduced to mandrake, and it was not deeply explained in this chapter. Maybe it will explain in late upcoming lessons. So, and then MC Gonagall's class. In that class, they had to turn a beetle into a button. So Ron's wand was broken. So when he tried to do that, and that beetle turned into a fog, and that fog was white. It was smelling like rotten egg, and in between that, he torn that beetle, or you can say basically destroyed that beetle, and he asked for another, and professor said no, you will not get. Harry tried, but he was also failed. Hermione was always a topper. He did that, and he had a lot of buttons that time. She was so showy. At last, or you can say in between, after MC Gunogol's lesson, they met a guy, Colin, Greavy kind of name. His name was like that, and he was a huge Harry Potter fan. And his father is a milkman. He used to click pictures to show him that I am something, or I'm doing some learnings there. And so he was explaining everything to him, that I want a picture with you, I'm a huge fan of you, this kind of thing. And he acknowledged Hermione as well. And these were the things that happened in that lesson. And now in between that, Draco came and he started shouting, like he was saying, another boy came and asking for Harry's autograph on a photo. So yeah, it was the thing. And then he started teasing Ron for his poverty and everything. And then this new class started. Glideroy Lockhart's class started. In that, Glideroy Lockhart was explained as a guy who talks a lot, but he's not same as his words. Like you can say a kid who is so who is, people thinks that he has a lot of potential, but he has nothing. He's not keeping up with it. But something like that he professor talks a lot but do very little. And yeah, it was all in this lesson, and we will read our next lesson tomorrow. So currently in these six lessons, not many things happen yet. So yeah, let's meet tomorrow and read our next lesson. Bye guys.